Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about don't text her anymore. Step back. Okay? So the idea of this video is if you are dealing with a woman who is showing in her actions, in her behavior, that she wants space from you because she's stopped texting you, perhaps she dumped you, perhaps she friend zoned you. She may have done a number of things to just show in her actions that she's showing low interest in you, then the only thing you have left to do is to give her space and step back. Okay? That's the only thing that you can do in that kind of scenario, because the more you do now, the more you're going to chase her away. Because if a woman is showing through her actions that she needs space, then the worst thing that you can do is to not give her that space by continuing to DM her, continuing to call her up, continuing to text her. So the best thing that you can do is to back off. Now, let's say you're talking to a woman who you're still talking to a little bit. Okay, the best thing to do is to grab your phone and look at the messages that you guys have been sending each other. So let's say you want to look at that and then you want to think, okay, so who is sending the longer messages? Who is sending the more frequent messages? Who is initiating the conversation the most? And if any of that is you, then you need to cut back and do a lot less. So you need to either do the exact amount that she's doing, or you need to do less than what she's doing, because obviously you want her to, because you're chasing her, you're trying to pursue her, you're trying to get her to like you more. Okay, but really now it needs to switch. Okay, she needs to be the one that is trying to get your attention. Okay, because obviously you trying to get her attention hasn't worked. If it hasn't, then the reason why it hasn't worked is because you're watching this video. So it's time to try something new. Okay, it's that quote that goes like, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay, so if you want a different result, then try something new. And the best thing you can do is to give her space and back off. Now, if it's a woman who, has dumped you or they're friend zoned you or something along those lines, then what I would suggest that you do is do completely no contact with that person. Okay, because to step back 100%. Okay, because for whatever reason, because she dumped you or she friend zoned you, she obviously doesn't want to be in your life anymore. Otherwise, well, with the woman who dumped you, she definitely doesn't want to be in your life anymore. With the woman that friend zoned you, she also is the same kind of vibe of she doesn't want to be in your life anymore, in terms of, I don't want to be in your life anymore when it comes to romance. I just want us to be friends. I want us to have a different life. I want us to have a different connection together, which is friendship. So the best way to respond to a woman who says to you that I just want to be friends, you've got to say, well, I don't want to be just friends. I want more than that. And if you are unable to give that to me, which is fine, you're allowed to feel what you want to feel. I'm gonna go because I want to find someone who I want to be with, and unfortunately, I can't be your friend because I'm too attracted to you. That's it. Okay, so you know where I am, and that's all you got to do. That's all you got to say. But essentially, okay, you got to go no contact with those women. Okay, with a woman that you're still in contact with, you're still messaging each other. You just have to match and mirror what she's doing or less than what she's doing, so it makes her do more. Okay, because this is the thing that you need to cement into yourself. If she likes you, once she sees that you've backed off, okay, and you've took a step back because you've stopped texting her, if she likes you, she will get in touch, okay? And you need to trust that. Okay, she will get in touch if she likes you. If she doesn't like you, then basically by taking these steps back, what you'll find is it will just fizzle out, which is also in your benefit, because that means that, okay, that just wasn't meant to be. That wasn't meant to work out. If she did like me, she would have reached out to me. She would have tried, but she didn't. So therefore, she wasn't interested, and now I can just move on with my life in peace, knowing that I've got the answer to my question, which was, does she like me? Is she still interested in me? Does she want to be with me? If she doesn't get in touch with you, the answer is no. So you're like, great, perfect. I found out the answer. I know what's going on. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to go and move on with my life. Okay? Now, it would be great if women would just be direct and say, look, I'm not interested in you and I would never date you if you were the last man on earth. Right? It would be nice if women were direct like that. But what women tend to do is they're always really worried about how you feel. Okay? And how other people feel. And she doesn't want you to feel bad. She doesn't want to say anything that may offend you or hurt you. Okay? Or make you sad and make you upset, make you depressed. So a lot of women don't actually really like to come out and say directly, I don't like you. What they'll do is they'll give you subtle hints and just hope that you'll read between the lines. So for example, if a woman ever says something to you like, I don't know where I am in my life right now, I don't want to date right now, I'm not interested in relationships, I want to work on myself, I want to focus on my career, I want to focus on traveling, I want to focus on finding myself. If she's giving you any of these excuses, basically they're just kinder ways of saying no, because they're worried that if they say no directly to your face and reject you flat out, that you'll get really upset and it'll really upset you and hurt you. Okay, and a woman doesn't want to hurt you. She cares about how you feel. Even if she's not interested in you romantically, she still doesn't want to hurt you. She still doesn't want to hurt your feelings. So she'll do something more subtle. And another thing that a woman may do that's more subtle is she may stop replying to your messages as much. She'll give you one-worded responses because, again, she doesn't want to say, I don't like you, stop messaging me. Okay, because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. She's trying to be kind. She's trying to hope that you'll just read between the lines and eventually just go away. Okay? So, what this all comes down to then as well is you got to be cautious of your need for certainty. Because as human beings, one of our core needs is for certainty. So, when a woman is backing off, we feel like, oh my God, I need to feel certain again. I need to feel secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to her. I'm going to over pursue. I'm going to message her. I'm going to talk to her because I need to know. I need that certainty. I need to know that she's still interested. So you need to be cautious of your need for certainty because often your need for certainty can often make women fly out of your life because you need to know now that she likes you. Okay? And it may be the case that if you're dating a woman that she does like you, but because of your need for certainty, you may scare her off too soon, basically, and make her feel unsafe because you're going from 0 to 100 and you're doing too much and you're saying too much and you're texting her too much because you need that certainty that she still likes you, that she's still interested, when she may have been still interested in you, but because you did too much and you started acting like a stalker, then she decided that she didn't want to be with you anymore. So what I mean by stalker as well is sometimes it can make, even though you may not be a stalker, right? It makes a woman feel like you are a stalker when you message too much and you're over pursuing, and maybe you even do things like double text, like you say, hey, how are you? And if you don't get a response within like 5 minutes, you send another, hey, how are you? Things like that, you double text, that kind of thing, right? And it all comes down from this need for certainty from you, but she takes it as overbearing behavior and doing too much, and it makes her feel unsafe and it makes her feel like you could potentially be a stalker. It's just one of those things. So you got to do less, okay? You got to back off. When a woman isn't responding to your messages, you got to take a step back. You can't send another message. You have to take your time, essentially, okay? And maybe even move on completely. It's just one of those things. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovridge.com. And if you'd like more tips on attracting women, then please go to please read the book Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams, which you can also find on the website. Just click on the menu and it'll go straight, and just click on the book, and it'll take you straight there. You can get a physical copy too, but it's not necessary because everything that is on the website is in this book, and what's in this book is also on the website. There's nothing I'm hiding from you in the book. The book is no different to the one on the website, which you can read for free. You don't need to log into the website. You don't need to give me your email address. You don't need to give me any of your personal data. You can just go and read it on the website for free. It's just right there. You don't need to log in. Don't need to sign up. Don't need to do anything. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally again, go to www.christinelovridge.com where you can find the book. But you can also select which coaching option works best for you if you'd like to get in touch with me personally. And I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.